Mark 8, verse 33. But when he had turned about and looked on his disciples, he rebuked Peter, saying, Get thee behind me, Satan. For thou savorest not the things that be of God, but the things that be of men. And when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, Whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake in the gospel, the same shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? For whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. You may be seated. I'm going to read some more scriptures before I break down our text this morning. 2 Corinthians chapter number 7, verses 1 through 3. Having therefore these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of God. Receive us. We have wronged no man, we have corrupted no man, we have defrauded no man. I speak not this to condemn you, for I have said before that you are in our hearts to die and live with you. Philippians chapter number 1, verses 20, 21, and 22 says this, According to my earnest expectation and my hope, that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but that with all boldness as always, so now also Christ shall be magnified in my body, whether it be by life or by death. For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. But if I live in the flesh, this is the fruit of my labor. Yet what I choose, I wot not. When the Apostle Paul, in the epistles that I read after our text, was writing this, he was trying to expound his heart to God's people. That he loved them with everything that was within them. And when he was bold, it was not in the flesh. It was not in his humanity. But it was with the Word of God. I'll say this again. The Apostle Paul, when he was bold and forthright and straight to the point, it was not in his humanity, but in the Word of the Lord. And he made a statement to them that you are in my heart. You are so in my heart that I would die and live with you. He was saying that to try to get them to understand that whatever you're going through, I want to go through. However you're living in your affliction and your trials and your situation, not in sin, but what you're up against, I want to be up against. He was trying to identify that these precious people of God meant everything to him. Not to compromise, not to get away from the Word of God, not to get out of the Word of God, but to come boldly in the Word of God and in the Word of God only, so that they would understand the only way a person is truly going to be content and satisfied in this life is in God. Let's go back to our text. As we're reading this, and it's amazing to me that Jesus himself looked at the one he was going to give the keys to and called him Satan. Nowhere did I read that Peter got his feelings hurt. I don't know if he That didn't change what Jesus said. Oh, I like that. Now, this may not be a message this morning that you're going to shout and run the aisles, but I pray somebody hears me. Because Jesus was bold in the Word. And he looked at Peter and he said, Peter, because you do not desire the things of God above everything else in your life, I consider you Satan. And therefore, get behind me, Satan. What he was saying is, the spirit that has gripped your heart, Peter, you need to get rid of it and get it behind you, because the spirit that you're displaying is not that of my spirit. It didn't mean that he didn't love him. It didn't mean he still didn't have plans for him. But he couldn't rightly give him the keys if Peter still desired the things of this life more than the things of God. That is a really powerful statement. Wow. I wonder how many of you can handle me coming to you this morning looking you right in the eye. And because of your lifestyle and choices, me saying to you, Satan, get thee behind me. Some of you would write your congressman. Some of you would think that I'm just carnal. Well, you would say that to Jesus. By your fruits, I'm going to know you. Where your heart is, there's your treasure also. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And so, he continued on as he gathered everybody together. And he said that everybody that's going to be my disciple and follow me has got to deny themselves. Oh. Woo! He didn't say it would be easy, did he? Jesus was trying to get his disciples ready because he knew he was fixing to leave, and he needed some people that wanted God more than they wanted their own lives. And so he told them, you're going to have to deny yourself, take up your cross, your hardships, your suffering, your dislikes, your pain, your rejections, your beatings, and follow me. And then he went on to say something that we've heard, I'm sure, other preachers preach about, you've read about it. He basically said, if you try to save your life, you're going to lose it. Oh, do I see a lot of church folks losing their life because they're trying to save their life, and they don't like their life they're trying to save. Then he said, but if you will lose your life
for my sake
and
the gospel.
Say it again. If you will lose your life
for my sake and the gospel,
then you shall save it. Whew. My. I'm telling you, he didn't beat around the bush here. And what I want to focus on, verse 36 and 37. So, what shall, read for me, Larry.
For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world?
If you shall gain everything you want, everything you desire. I hope you're listening. I think some of you are. Everything you're dreaming of, everything you want. I don't care what it is, how small, how big, you get it all.
And lose his own soul.
But lose his own soul. What did it profit?
Or what shall a man give?
Wait a minute. I got news for you. I haven't read anywhere in the book where they have Apple products in heaven. Now they may have some apples, but they're not electronics. I haven't read anywhere in the book where they have automobiles. I haven't even read where they have money. Now, I didn't say homes. I said mansions. Woo, tailor-made.
That's right.
So I think sometimes if we're not careful, we begin running after the wrong things. I think the Bible said very plainly, if I seek God first, come on,
All these things
and all these things that the Gentiles seek
shall be added.
shall be added unto you. We got an opposite. God, I'm going to go out here seeking all this thing, but I still want you around in case I need you. It ain't happening. I said it ain't happening. You say, Pastor, but you don't understand. I'm so unhappy. And I'm fixing to tell you why you're so unhappy. I'm fixing to tell you why you're struggling. I'm fixing to tell you why you can't get content. I'm fixing to tell you why you cannot get a breakthrough. It's a simple process. What will a man
Give in exchange for his soul.
What will you ransom your soul for? To die for. You've heard that, haven't you? Haven't you? You heard people in the world and maybe even yourself, oh, that's to die for. Oh, that boy is to die for. I can't have that boy, I can't live. That girl is to die for. You know what I mean? She walks in the room, I'm dead. My heart's about to jump out of my body, I'm dead. Are you with me? Have you heard it? Wow, look at that. Look at that. Orange truck. I went through some of your vehicles, but then you would get upset at me. Like a yellow motorcycle. So I'll just use my orange truck, my Colorado. Oh, hey, it's to die for. Come on, somebody. Oh, if I can just get that job, if I can just get that raise, I'll be set. Oh, that's to die for. If I can just get that promotion, if I can just get the PA right, if I can just get everything just right, if I can get this in my life right, if I can get out of this pain, oh, it's to die for. I'm going to break it down even more for you in a minute. Have you heard, Sister Morgan, since you're smiling at me, have you heard that term, to die for? May I ask, can I get personal? Have you ever said it? Don't tell me what. Did I hit it? Oh, man, I hit it. I don't know what it was, but if I hit somebody else, what you said, maybe it is to die for. Pastor, you just don't know this boy, this girl. Well, how come then 3 out of 4 marriages end in divorce? Thank you, I'm going to, but I appreciate, the agreement there. Oh, they were to die for when... Maybe that's why they're not getting married now. Because one of them really wanted to die for it. When you get married, you got to give up you.
That's right.
Why? There's something wrong. Something wrong. Why not get married? Well, I don't know if it'll work. But she wasn't to die for. He wasn't to die for. Well, if things don't work out, I don't want to go through all that mess and pay a lawyer. I just want to walk away. That's how people are making a commitment with Jesus Christ. They don't want to commit. They don't want to walk down the aisle. They don't want to walk down the aisle and make a commitment, but if things don't work out, things don't go my way. If a preacher don't preach what I think it ought to preach, I'll just walk away. You know something? Truth is a lot more difficult to receive than a lie. Yeah, I can get up here like a lot of whoever they are. Get up here and say, you know what, everybody's okay, everybody, you know, you just go ahead with your life, you just be like you want to be, and Jesus loves you, you can have a relationship with Jesus. I know that my Jesus just said, if you don't lose your life, you can't find it. My Jesus said, you want to have to take up your cross, deny yourself. Basically what he said is either get married or shut up. Oh no, dude, I don't want to hear how pretty I am and how much you love me if I'm not gonna, walk down the aisle with you one day. Keep your junk to yourself. We got too many people settling.
That's right. Yes, yes. Glory to God.
We got too many men that want the dessert without purchasing a meal. Truth is truth, whether you agree or not, and that's the way it is.
Hallelujah.
I'm going to tell you something, really, truly, dessert isn't all that good for you. Give me the meat. Give me the meat. Give me the milk. You'll take my wife this year, because I was fixing to let her catch you. Woo, go.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Let me break it down, can I?
Praise the Pastor.
I've already mentioned a boy or a girl. I think I've mentioned them enough. But people in the church will keep on doing it. Pastor, you just don't understand. I'm 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I ain't never been married. And he's paying attention to me. Oh, God, help me. Oh, yeah, he's paying attention to you, but he ain't got no job.
Woo! I'm going to kick on that one.
If he don't take care of his family, he's worse than an infidel.
Come on! Come on!
The Almighty.
Come on!
Hey, girlfriend, quit buying him something to eat. It's time to buy you something to eat. Stop anyway. People are dying out
Yes.
for jobs. That's okay, I'll make it. I know taking this job, I'm not going to be in church very much, but I'll be able to hold on.
Hallelujah.
Who are you fooling? You're dying out for a job. Let me go a little deeper. Can I? How about money? Money. Oh, I just can't afford to give anything to the Lord. Oh my, you just died out to money. You didn't die out to God. If you died out to God, God can supply you everything. You waste your money anyway. You hear me? You waste your money anyway.
That's right. Yes. Yes.
I better be careful here. I do have a cell phone. And the cell phone's not the devil. But I don't have to run out every time there's a new iPhone and buy it. What about possessions? Can I preach a little bit about possessions? That And girl, the hat, not the dress. What about this? What about this? What about this as I get in the Lord a little closer with you? What about addictions?
Hallelujah.
What about addictions? You have died to nicotine.
Yes.
But you can die to Jesus. Hello? Tell me, has Jesus ever in the book smoked a weed?
No.
This was instead of smoking crack, wasn't eating within his mouth.
Come on.
Is that the truth? I've never seen him puffing. I've never seen him sticking.
Come on.
He wasn't a boozer. He wasn't addicted to pornography.
That's right.
He wasn't addicted to sex. But he did say, in marriage, the bed is undefiled. Amen. I didn't do a lot of amens here, but it's true anyhow. That's what he said. That's in the book. If it's outside of marriage, it's called fornication. And all fornicators and adulterers will not find their way into heaven.
That's right.
Neither abusers, neither effeminate, neither liars nor robbers.
That's right.
What you die for in your life? If it's not Jesus, it's something else. What about this one? My pride's to die for.
All right.
My emotions are to die for. You don't understand. I'm justified having hurt feelings because my hurt feelings are to die for.
All right.
Oh, it got really quiet there. Well, that's what's happening in the apostolic world. I said that's what's happening in the apostolic world. You're dying out to your pride, to your selfishness, to your carnality, to your own desires, your own will, your own life, your own wants, your own dislike. What you're telling God is my way or the highway, God. And God's saying, there it is. It's why you won't have no trouble finding it. But the only way to get to the straight and narrow is to die to me. But that's the only action. You know, can I say this? Would anybody agree with me that America is not the whole world? We're just a small portion. I don't know how many people are in the United States, I have no clue. But we're just small compared, what is it, billions, 3 or 4 billion, 5 billion? And a lot of those, they don't have an automobile. They don't have air conditioning. They don't even have their own bedroom. They don't eat 3 meals a day. Yet I've been there, friend. And I'm telling you, they're so loud. I've said this before and I'll say it again. If any young couple that was married could bring in a dying child and sit on the second pew in the Philippines while I'm preaching and get behind the Word of God and do everything they could, knowing their baby is dying and hoping that God, but I'm telling you that night they came back to church. I said they came back to church and that young couple went to church and worshiped and praised God because they saw Jesus one time in their life. And they went to die for it. Hey, that baby died. Hey, don't listen to the story that you wanted to hear. That baby died, but they kept on living for God. And the last time that I went over there, they had a brand new baby doing well. Why? Because they put God first. My wife was there. I got a witness. Some of you that unfortunately have died out to yourself, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're unhappy. You're miserable. Nothing pleases you. Nothing satisfies you. It don't matter what you get. It doesn't matter what you buy. It doesn't matter how life comes. It don't matter how much money you make. You're still miserable. Why? Because you need to deny yourself and die out to Jesus. I want you to picture this. Everybody listen. I want you to get this in your mind. Dream of, come on, dream of this. All right? Dream of this. Okay? Here is the mighty God. The everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. And in the beginning, God scooped up some dirt. And He made a man. And when He saw that man, His mouth must have opened. Because He said, "You're to die for." Some of you didn't get it. The plan of salvation was before the foundation of the world. When He saw Adam that was created in His own image, He said to Adam, "Hey, by His word, by His plan, you are to die for." And then Eve came along and, "Whoa, look what Adam I did with you." She's to die for. She's to die for. And all through time, in your mother's womb, when you were a microscopic jade, I can see that. God said, "This one is to die." He knew that thou was conceived in iniquity. He knew that you were going to be born in sin. Shelby, when He saw you, whoa, He took it back and said, "You're the apple of my eye." That's what He said. Michael, you too. Don't worry, Michael. Don't get scared. I'll stay back a little bit. But when He saw you, in your mother's belly, kicking, moving around in there, He said, "This one I love. He's to die for." You see, you want to know what you're dying for? Do you? You want to know what you can do several things. You can look at your credit card statement. Register in your checkbook. What's in your garage? What's in your closet? In other words, what am I saying? Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. She put it in a real good nutshell. What am I saying? I'm saying by your choices in life, you are saying to God, "I'm dying to that, Lord." So every single one of us, including me, hopefully we will take time today and reflect. I'm not saying it's wrong to work, and I'm not saying it's wrong to have a call. And I'm not saying it's wrong to have a sex. As long as it does not become something to die for. And I think the apostolic world has crossed that line. And we cross back over.
Yep. Amen.
And we need our choices to be godly choices. We need not to walk in the flesh because we die, but to walk in the Spirit. Therefore, I suggest to you, as my daughter hopefully is ready, I suggest to you that you take another look and see what you have died to.